What is up, everybody? I have a review for you today of the Holman Handcrafted Collection CSB Study Bible. This is an amazing study Bible, and so I'm super excited to review this for you guys today. I really wasn't expecting it to be this great, honestly, and so I am pretty shocked by this Bible. So I've been using it for hours this week, taking lots of notes inside of it, and I kind of want to just give you guys a really in-depth review of this Bible. So it comes in this two-piece box here that's super sturdy. Throw it in a backpack, keep it with you, very sturdy case. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside and show you guys this Bible. So man, first impressions, I want to get into the content of this Bible, but as we just look here at this goatskin, I was really surprised by the quality of this goatskin. I mean, it's supple, yes, and it has a really nice grain pattern, as you can see, but for a goatskin Bible being printed and bound in China, typically Chinese printed goatskin Bibles are not very high quality. I mean, they're gonna feel kind of dry. When you get a really nice quality goatskin, there's just a sort of shine, like a sheen to it, and a glossiness that you feel. And I actually feel some of that on this Bible. And so I feel like it's gonna break in super well. And as you can see here, yeah, there's a bit of gloss and the smell is amazing on the Bible. And so I'm actually really impressed by the quality of this leather. I mean, I would probably rate this leather a 7 out of 10. I mean, considering a 10 would be something like an R.L. Allen or maybe a Skylar, one of the older Skylars that are amazing quality. This is very high quality leather. And as we open it up and look at this inner liner here that I believe is probably a calfskin, even the corner work, the attention to detail on this Bible is much higher quality than I have seen Lifeway do in the past. I mean, I looked at the verse by verse Bible that they had, wide margin verse by verse, and you could see a little bit of frayed edges. I mean, it didn't look as stunning as this, but something about the way that they did this, it really looks like an heirloom from Crossway. I mean, it's hard to tell the difference. It's very, very high quality in the way they did this. We have a gold edge lining here that really brings out the pop. That's very nice. And another thing, I don't know what it is about Crossway, but they have not been able to figure out how to do their edge lining well enough to where it's sturdy, but also lays flat. Every time I get a Bible from Crossway, the Bibles just don't lay flat. Lots of them are just have a very stiff binding here, but I just want to show you guys, I mean, right out of the box, this Bible holds, I mean, we're not even in Genesis 1 yet, and we're already almost perfectly flat. So as we open this Bible up to Genesis 1, I want you to just see here, look at that. You can't ask for a Bible to lay flatter than that. And I mean, this is a edge line Bible. This isn't just a paste down Bible. This is perfectly flat here, okay? So beautiful binding of what they've been able to accomplish. But now let's get into what matters most here. This is the text. So I want to show you this amazing 9.5 font. Hopefully you can get a good look here as the sun's shining in. This is a 9.5 text face here on Genesis 1. We have the inner reference suite, and we also have these amazing extensive notes here at the bottom, and you can just track along verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4. And you can actually see in the front of the Bible here, there's a list of scholars who worked on each individual book. Yeah, check this out right here. We have Luke, John, Acts, Romans, and you can see all of the scholars and pastors who were able to work on the notes for this Bible. And so there's a whole committee, I want to say 50 to 100 scholars worked on this Bible, which is amazing. What's really unique here about this study Bible are some of these graphs and word studies and photographs. So here you can see a painting of Noah's Ark, and we have a little word study in the Hebrew right here. And I think that's unique and super cool. It's almost putting together like an exegetical type study Bible, like a net study Bible, and something like an ESV study Bible that has tons of notes like this. So we get a cool word study and a nice photograph. But I mean, look at this, guys. This is a reproduction of a tablet of the Epic of Gilgamesh right here. And it's just super cool to be able to see Bibles printing photographs inside. Look at this right here. We have an inscription right here on a stone and another one right there. Here's just an article inside. We have little articles between books. I just think it's super cool. As we get a little further, more photographs. Every single book starts with a photo, like an archaeological photo or something in that time period, and just a short little snippet about the background of the book. And then we get into the introduction of each book. Each book introduction is going to have a little bit of background, the message and purpose behind the book, and its contribution to the Bible. But here at the bottom, we have a timeline. And I just think that's so awesome. I wish the ESV Study Bible did a timeline like that. As we keep going, I'm just going to show you more of what we uncover here. So the paper quality, these are Chinese printed paper. However, I feel like the paper feels a bit thicker or heavier than a 28 GSM, but they don't feel super weighty, if that makes sense. I mean, the opacity is great. It is line matched, and so the readability is really, really good. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal. But I wouldn't say the paper is super thick, but they're able to put all of this into a study Bible that's 2 inches thick. I mean, who does that, right? So, I mean, it might be a 32 GSM, something around that range is what I would say it is. Let's keep going. I do want to show you guys the ribbons in this Bible, which are very nice. We have a black ribbon, a red, and a yellow. I love those colors. Kind of reminds me of the German flag, but these are thick. These are very useful. Great, great ribbons. I want to show you guys how the Bible puts up with pen, some ink, and highlighting. But let's take a look here at the art gilding. It is red under gold. However, it is on the lighter side. And of course, I've already gotten some drops of water. It rained one day. I'm totally fine with that. But to me, I think it looks really great. I am enjoying it. It is on the lighter side, as I said, kind of a brightish, pinkish color. I wish it was a little darker, but then again, I don't really care that much. Let's keep going. Yeah, let me show you guys here some of these where I've been reading through in Zechariah. So here's a little bit of highlighting, a little bit of marking that I've been doing inside this Bible, and it's been taking it very well. I've already taken some notes inside. What's really cool about the reference areas, there's usually some open space between the text, and we have a little bit of room on the outer margin. I want to say maybe a ½ inch here, and then probably a full inch in the middle. But between the references, I mean, I'm able to take notes here inside. I mean, look at this. That's probably 3 inches of room that you can be taking notes inside. And so reading through Zechariah, I just love this Bible, guys. I mean, I get compliments on it everywhere I go because it just looks amazing, and there's so many notes inside. I mean, 15,000 notes. This is just commentary down here, a little bit of exegetical stuff, but it's just a typical study Bible, but it also has features in here that are amazing. I did test out to see what a regular highlighter is. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Like, this is more of a chalk style highlighter, like almost like crown material, and this is kind of a I don't know. You can comment below. You know what I'm talking about. And this is a bright yellow highlight, and it took it all right. I mean, you're gonna see a little bit of see-through on the back, but I probably won't use that anymore. Of course, we have those introductions. Just cool. It's just really cool. Timeline at the bottom. There are some of these. I mean, check this out, guys. That's incredible. Like Sea of Galilee, a boat that they've uncovered, a real photograph of that. It's red letter too. And I will say, guys, the red letter on this Bible looks really good. Check this out. It's a nice dark red. I mean, there are definitely Bibles that I've had in the past that have had a really bright pinkish color red. This just looks so good, guys. I mean, look at this. I'm seriously impressed by this Bible. I thought it was super cool that some of the papers that are in here, some of these articles, have actually been written by some of my professors at my seminary. So I attend Southeastern Seminary in Wake Forest, North Carolina, and I have a couple of my professors. Dr. Ken Keithley is one of them, and then Dr. Quarles have both written papers, and I'll see if I can find any of them, but they have papers inside of this book. Here's another cool thing too, guys. There are some Rembrandt paintings in the back of the apostles and other biblical characters. I just think it's so cool. We keep going through. Let me see if there's anything that I missed. Some of the maps here. These are really cool. Tracking through Abraham on his course and journey. We've got the Exodus, the routes that the Israelites took. We have a map here of the allotments of Israel, the kingdoms of Israel, all the tribes where they were set up. Israel in the time of Jesus. We have the route that Jesus took through his ministry, as well as the Apostle Paul here on the last page. But guys, like, these maps are incredible. They're more extensive than the CSB Study Bible, and I just love them. I'm trying to think if I've missed anything else. Let me go ahead and just show you guys the width and length of this Bible, as well as the weight. So the overall dimensions are 7 1/4 by just under 10 inches. Okay, but the actual text block is about 6 3/4. So it is on the wider side, but as we look here at the length, it's 9 inches, which is very standard. So it's pretty wide, but it's not, I haven't noticed it being like extremely wide. Not like some wide margins are. I mean, the Cambridge wide margin will be wider than this. And then look at the spine here. 2 inches, guys. I mean, 2 inches on the spine. It's not too thick. I mean, there are some study Bibles. I want to just show you guys here. I have a ESV study Bible that I've used for years right here. And I mean, look at that, guys. That's like at least 2.5 inches, if not 3 inches thick. So very thick. This feels amazing. Goatskin's just so nice. Let me show you guys the weight. We pull out the scale here. Okay. 2 pounds and 9 ounces. I don't think that's correct. I don't edit my videos, so just bear with me. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, 3 pounds, 13.4 ounces. So it's almost a 4-pound Bible. Pretty big. I've been carrying it around though. I've loved it, guys. So I would highly recommend the CSB Study Bible for you. I'm reading through the Bible in the CSB this year. It's been a joy. It's they've considered to be an optimal equivalence. I've shared in previous videos before more about the CSB, but it's a great Bible translation. It's newer, but it reads really well. I'm getting so much out of it, and I think you will too. So go ahead and pick yourselves up a CSB Study Bible. You're going to love it.